Hello, my friends, and welcome back. If you read the articles, most articles from the Western corporate media, and you read about Ukraine and Russia and their casualties and their military achievements, accomplishments, numbers, percentages, names, and all that, you might think that Ukraine is really winning this. And so might be, but I doubt it. You know why? Because these guys give you all these numbers. They tell you, oh, they fight, they did this, the Russians could not advance here, they could not do this. Oh, the Russians were pushed back. Oh, the Russians are behind schedule. But somehow, if you look at the map and if you look at the towns they are talking about, it's like continuous advancement. The Russians took another town, occupied another region. How is that possible if they're continuously losing? I'm not doubting that or denying that they have casualties. No. And I know the casualties are inflated on both sides or minimized depending on who's talking about whom. If Ukraine talks about its casualties, they're going to be minimal. If Russians talk about the Ukrainian casualties, it's going to be maximum. So that's how it is. So we have here an article just to see how is reported by some Ukrainian media outlet. This is for future. When this is going to be over, we can look over these kind of videos and say, oh, they said over there they shut down 30 airplanes. Actually, it was one that its engine just ran out or something or broke down. So this comes from Ukrainska Pravda. Ukrainska Pravda from May 12, 2022. And it says Ukrainian Armed Forces destroyed in one day, in the east, 50 units of occupiers' equipment and shut down a helicopter. All right, let's see. And it's more than that. The situation on the Donetsk and Lugansk front is difficult, but the Ukrainian military repulsed 18 Russian attacks in one day. What does it mean? 18 people, one person shooting, advancing 3 meters, and then going back in his trench is an attack? I don't know, but you know, I just read here. 18 Russian attacks in one day destroyed 55 units of Russian military equipment and shut down one helicopters and drones. Drone means more than one. So I don't know how many. The situation is difficult, yes. It says here that along the entire line of defense, the aggressor using combat aircraft, multiple rocket launchers, large caliber artillery, tanks, mortars of various systems, launching missiles and bomb strikes on civilian infrastructure like Hiroshima and Nagasaki and peaceful neighborhoods, destroying administrative buildings, hospitals, schools, and kindergartens. Yeah. Over the past 24 hours, the servicemen of the joint forces destroyed, get a pen with a piece of paper. I'm about to say enumerate some numbers. They destroyed 13 tanks, 8 artillery systems, one of them a multiple rocket launcher, 27 units of armored combat vehicles, 2 units of special engineering equipment, 5 vehicles. Lada or Volga? Which one? Which ones? In addition, air defense units shot down one enemy Ka-52 multi-role helicopter and 4 Orlan-10 unarmed aerial vehicles in Ukrainian Donbas airspace. Donbas. Isn't Donbas like independent now? Isn't that like close to be reunited with Russia or something? Okay. At the same time, in the area covered by the SKID, East Operational Tactical Group, on 12 May, 6 attacks were repulsed. Okay, good. The invaders' losses comprised up to, ready to write down, up to 180 personnel, 6 tanks, 6 armored combat vehicles, 2 armored vehicles, 2 MTLB multi-purpose armored tracked towing vehicles, 3 self-propelled artillery, 1 multi-rocket launcher, 4 mortar crews, and 3 ATT heavy artillery tractors. Okay. I would like to know how much the Russians destroyed too, so I can see a proportionality. But nevertheless, they said they repulsed. So if you repelled, pushed back, who won in the end? It was multiple. Anyway, it's good as it is. I take it as it is, and interesting. I also have, the casualties here for the day, but I let me go back here to find it. And here it is. Yeah, this is from May 12th, and we find that there were casualties reported by Ukrainians. So 300 troops. Now they total 26,650 troops. 8 tanks. Now there are 1,195 tanks. Armored personal vehicles, 17 plus, so now it's 2,873. Artillery systems, 534, 6 more. MLRS, 191, 6 more. Anti-aircraft warfare systems, 87, nothing extra. Aircraft, none. Helicopters, 1. So aircrafts are 199, helicopters 161 plus 1, so it used to be 160. Now UAV operational tactical level, that is 398, it's plus 8, and then cruise missiles 94, 0 for the day. Vehicles and fuel tanks 2019, it's plus 22, and then we have warship boats 13, they destroyed 1 extra, and special equipment 41, this is per the Ukrainian side. So people die over there, but when I hear that, well, I don't know. I'm just reporting this. As I said, this is from the Ukrainian side, and after all this thing is done, we can look back and say, okay, they exaggerated, or maybe they didn't exaggerate. These are, as they say, approximations. Yeah, okay. So it is what it is. Let's put it this way. Well, obviously, is war happening over there, so casualties will be and war. So thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.